Hello, so it is day 13 of not drinking, and I thought I'd just do a little check-in. So yeah, so far so good, not being tempted. The way that I'm feeling is, I don't know if it's related to not drinking, but I'm feeling a bit tired and lazy, especially later in the day. As soon as it starts to get dark, which is about 4 p.m. at the moment, I really feel like my day is done and it's nearly bedtime, and all I want to do is, not a lot, basically. I'm still getting lots done during the day. I'm definitely much more productive and getting lots more done than I would be if I was drinking and then wasting a day with a hangover. But there's this sort of tired energy about me, but it could just be seasonal rather than anything else. And I'm still really quite appetitous. Is that a word? I think I just made that up. I have such an appetite for food at the moment, which is, I've always struggled with sort of yo-yo dieting, eating, not necessarily eating too much volume of food. My problem is the food I like is always the high calorie, high fat stuff. So I'm not one to make myself mountains of food for dinner or anything like that. But lately I have been feeling like eating a lot more food. I'm trying to make sure everything that I eat is at least reasonably healthy. So last night I was really hungry, about 9 p.m. I was so hungry, and I was tempted to heat up a treacle sponge pudding and have it with some ice cream. But I thought, well, I'm going to bed soon and that is really not a good idea. So I had cereal. So I'm trying to eat the healthier stuff when I can. But I also am conscious I'm doing one really good thing. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself in other areas of my life. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be on a diet. I am conscious that I do feel heavier. I'm not going to weigh myself because I know that I won't like it. I feel heavier. The other issue I have, which is because of the weather's so crap, it's so cold. I hate going out when it's cold. I hate going out. I won't go out when it's rainy or really windy. And I really need some exercise. And don't want to go out in this horrible weather. And I'm not really inspired to sit indoors and do exercises indoors. I did run up and down the stairs quite a few times yesterday, but I'm getting less exercise because I'm not walking to the pub. So normally I probably walk to the pub 2 or 3 times a week. As long as the weather's okay, I will walk to the pub, and that's about 2 miles. So I'm not doing that. So there's like one tiny little downside with all the other upsides, is that I'm getting less exercise because I'm not walking to the pub. I know I could force myself to go out and walk or do other exercise, join a gym. It's just I don't want to. And when I join a gym, you always get stuck with a contract, and I might go enough times to make it worthwhile for the first month. And then it becomes a waste of money because I'm not going enough, and I feel like I have to, and then I feel all shitty about it and grumpy. So I don't want to join a gym. I'm going for a swim tomorrow with my friend at her gym, and I'll enjoy that. But yeah, I need it. I need to get some exercise. I think I need to get out more. I need to prioritize it because I think that might help my mood as well. And I'm mostly happy. I'm pretty I'm happy. I'm kind of neutral. Like I'm happy that I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm just all right. I'm peaceful, and I'm at peace. So that's all good. I haven't missed going to the pub. We're now on Saturday. I would have probably gone out last night, and then today would have been a bit of a hangover-y day where I wouldn't have got much done. Where instead I have got some stuff done. I've cleaned some shoes. I bought this suede cleaner, and I cleaned the shoes that I ruined the last time I got drunk, or the night that made me decide never to drink again. So I just cleaned those shoes. I haven't completely finished. They need to dry off, and then I've got to brush them and see what they look like. But there was patches of dirt that I just couldn't get off. But I also went and then cleaned my other suede shoes that didn't need a lot, that just needed sort of like touching up the dirt. and brushing off little bits of mud from walking. So I did that. I've done a little bit of housework. A man brought a couple of fences around that I've got a couple of fences that come down in the recent storms, so I was here for that. So I've done a few things. I'm definitely more productive than I was when I was drinking. That is definitely true. I'm sleeping a lot. I'm going to bed early, much earlier than I normally would. It was funny, I woke up this morning at about 3:30, wondering what time it might be, and it was 3:30, and I thought to myself, wow, that's the sort of time I sometimes come home from the pub, and I've slept for hours, and I've got hours more sleep to go. And it's just strange to think that that's the sort of time I would have come home. It's not healthy to stay out that late that often. And once in a while, having a late night is fine, but to stay out till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning 2 or 3 times a week is really not ideal. It's not healthy at all, because you sleep late the next day, you miss out on daylight, which is really good for you. So yeah, but I am sleeping a lot. I went to bed last night. It wasn't even 10 o'clock. It was like 9 something when I went to bed. What I'm noticing, which is really good, is I'm looking after my skin much better, and my teeth. And so one thing I remember, I saw a video of a girl who had quit alcohol, and she said one of the benefits is that she's much more hygienic. And I remember thinking, well, were you sort of like drinking so much that you weren't showering for days? But what she meant is that she takes her makeup off, she does her skincare every night, she cleans her teeth properly every night. And I have to be honest, it's embarrassing to say, but when I was really drunk, there's no way my teeth were getting cleaned and all my makeup being removed and my skincare routine wasn't happening. I mean, depending on the level of drunkenness, something might have happened. Like maybe I would just take my mascara off. Maybe I'd give my teeth a quick clean, but I wouldn't do the flossing. And I need to do those little sticks. I need to use those little sticks every night because I am susceptible to gum disease. So I have to agree that my hygiene is better. And also when you have a hangover day, sometimes you just don't get in the shower that day, or you don't get in the shower till really late in the day when you finally feel capable of it. So I would say my skincare is really got better, because in the evening I don't wait till I'm really tired before I go up to bed, which is what I used to do. I seem to start doing my skincare early on in the evening, and I just go upstairs, do a little bit, come back down, watch a little bit more telly, and so my face is already done. And then when it's time to go to bed, do my teeth properly. And I also have to have a medication I have to use, and that was something I was forgetting when I was drunk. I need to take this medication, and I'm not taking it orally, so I won't go into any details, but I have to use this medication every single night to keep my bowel disease at bay. And I was skipping nights when I was really drunk because it just wasn't, doing the things I needed to do when I was drunk before bed. So that has been good. I've been doing that every single night. So all of that is really good. I was hoping I would see an improvement in my bowel problem. I haven't really noticed, because alcohol is not good for your gut microbiome. Apparently it attacks it. So I thought maybe that I would see an improvement, but we are only 12 days in, 13 days. So maybe I will in time. Of course, I will keep you updated with that. But I've also got another medication to do as well. I've just been the doctor's prescribed an extra medication to try and control it better. So that will hopefully help as well. But yeah, so far so good. I have bought some non-alcoholic drinks. I thought I would try that. I went for a meal a couple of nights ago. Thursday night I went for a meal with my friend, and they had a non-alcoholic rosé wine, so I thought I would try it. and it was actually really quite nice. I put a screenshot in the picture. You can see which one it was. It is quite sweet and very fruity. It tastes like wine, but it doesn't have the same acidity that wine has. But you do need quite a sweet tooth for it. I would say it smells, that's my perfume channel coming through. It tastes a bit like White Zinfandel, but more fruity, less sharp and less acidic. But I found it really pleasant. It was nice to be drinking a nice proper glass of wine in a pub, and we had a nice meal. And I didn't feel like I wanted alcohol at all. I wasn't bothered at all. But I know when I'll be bothered is when I challenge myself to go to an event. If I wanted to go and watch a band, if I wanted to go to a festival, if I wanted to go to a party or anything like that, that's when I'm going to be challenged, because for me, my reliance on alcohol is in social situations mostly, and situations where I feel like I need to loosen up. Like I feel like I need alcohol to make me dance, or to just get me really chatty and stuff. So I know I need to learn to just come out of myself more without that crutch. So I'll probably start setting myself challenges further down the line. I think we're just going to get through this month first, and then I'll start to think about how I want to challenge myself and start to develop my personality and my ability to be myself completely in social situations. So I think that's all I have to say for now. So thank you for watching, and if you're on this journey with me, do share where you're at in the comments below, and good luck to you, good luck to me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.